Wagwan, it's your boy Rasta back with another video for y'all. We finna get straight into the Chiraq Street Legends, LA Capone, episode 39, The Legend of Lil Assassin. Lil Assassin, I don't think that's what LA stand for because you know his real name was like Leonard something. I think it was like the initials LA, and he just threw the Capone on there. Like LA comes literally from his name. I think it's like Leonard. I forgot what the fuck the maybe the A come from his middle name or last name. I know it's one of them though, but I don't think Lil Assassin is, you know, I could be wrong though. He could have got that name from Lil Assassin, but just so happened it matched up with his, you know, initial name. But fuck it, we're gonna get straight into it. I be trying to do all them motherfucking music videos and shit, but I'm always getting copyright claims, so I don't know that music shit. I'm gonna have to stop that and just, you feel me, react to some shit. Y'all just comment like stories or funny videos, some shit. Start commenting, you know. Some shit worth reacting to. Cause that music video shit, like, you feel me, I'm gonna try to, you know, try to do as many as I could without trying to get no copyright strike. But that motherfucker, man, every time I post one of them motherfuckers, I ain't gonna lie, for the last maybe 4 or 5 music videos though, they ain't been giving me no copyright claim. I don't know why. And I'm pretty sure it's copyrights on that shit. Or maybe shit, YouTube was just, I don't know. But I'm gonna try and do more videos that ain't really got no music in it, cause that copyright shit, I ain't with all that.
What I am, family, it's your boy SNTV, back at y'all with another Chiraq Street Legends. And this episode is going to be about none other than LA Capone, aka Lil Assassin.
600 boy LA, man. LA Capone, man. Get it to him, man. Okay. 2 boys, man.
Bro, it's a lot of rappers and shit, like, you feel they deaf. Like, you know when they gone.
Now, LA is from that 600 set, 59th and King Drive, 60th and King Drive. Of course, they BDs. Now, LA is definitely one of the biggest 600 members, and he's also actually one of the biggest BD members that come out of Chicago as far as the drill scene. LA was one of the first ones out of 600 that I sent that actually took rap music for real. LA would go to the...
LA is like the Chief Keef for O Block. Now you gonna cap. LA is literally like the Chief Keef for O Block. You know, not like, you feel me? LA is the Chief Keef for 600. I mean, not O Block. I'm trying to say, you know, Chief Keef from O Block. Chief Keef is, you know, y'all know what the fuck I'm trying to say.
Studio all the time. LA would be in all of their videos. People would make videos and you wouldn't see certain guys until other guys would make videos. LA would be in all of their videos, and also a lot of people would be in LA videos. LA's
Dirk in his shit when he played for Keith. Yeah, Dirk in there. Rondo.
From everything that I've heard about LA was actually a good dude. And LA was doing good in school. You know, he had a lot going on as far as the good aspects of life. His mother talked about how when your child leaves from around you, you don't necessarily know about the things that they're getting into, especially if you're not a part of the lifestyle that they're a part of. If LA's mom would have been street, then she would have pretty much sensed that, yeah, LA's, you know, he's heavy in the streets like that. She pretty much probably knew that he was in the streets, but I don't think she knew the effect that LA had in the streets, you know, the things that he was exactly doing in the streets.
Hey, if y'all go look at any of the interviews with Mama Capone, like, you can literally sense, like, you can look in her face and tell, like, even though her son gone or whatever to violence or, you know, to some stupid shit where she feel like, you know, she'll do anything if she could have probably prevented that from happening so her son could still be alive to this day. But if you go look at them interviews and people talk about LA Capone, that lady that lady face light up like it's, you feel me, Christmas Day. and she just got a hella present as a little kid, bro. I swear to God. Every time, like, when Zach TV, he'll, call her Mama Capone or something, you'll see her face just, you feel me, light up, because that's the influence he had. And it's like, shit, even though her son gone, she kind of can cope with that he gone and left a piece of him behind for everybody to remember. Like, it's so many people who fuck with L.A. Capone that's not even from Chicago, bro, that fuck with his music and fuck with him as a person. Because Shorty was going crazy, and he definitely was going to be probably like in the same position how Dirk is right now. Probably a lot higher, because I ain't gonna lie, it's a lot of people who fuck with L.A. Capone to this day harder than they fuck with Dirk. And that's just facts. Like, it's so many, like, y'all can't even lie. Dirk is a game changer too, though. Don't sleep on folks. Like, even though he came out after Chief Keef, he still was, you feel me? He still was part of that movement, just like Chief Keef. Like, I'm not gonna just single out Chief Keef and say, oh, he was the only person who, he did put Chicago on the map, though. But I ain't gonna say he the only person who blew it up as big as it is today, because you still had JoJo around, you still had Dirk around, you still had Duck around, Billionaire Black, Lil J. All them niggas was rapping around the same time. It's just that when they seen Chief Keef come out first, it's like immediately after that, they didn't wait. Immediately after that, they responded, saying shit, because like with Dirk and shit, when they first started rapping, fucking Brick Squad and shit, and fuck this and fuck that, that's what made them respond and start making songs saying, well, fuck they mans, fuck O-Block or fuck OD, and you feel me? They dead mans. So it's really like all they has really started a drill. But yeah.
A lot of people want to know if LA had a body or not.
His mama, she can cope with that. He left his legacy behind.
I don't know 100% that LA had a body, but there were a few accounts by the people that were closest to LA saying that he had basically did a shooting, or he had
might just put y'all on. They at Walmart. If you got a Walgreens back there, go grab one of them. This the coconut pineapple. Let that bitch get cold. That bitch good as hell.
There was also a tweet that was tweeted out by LA himself saying something along the lines of, "You're not a real 600 member until you catch a body." You see what I'm saying? So,
Does that mean LA got a body?
He ties to the streets, and he definitely was in the streets for the most part. I find it, kind of crazy that LA died, because you would have thought that by LA being...
I ain't gonna cap, when this video first dropped, I thought he was flea as hell in that motherfucker.
As far as them actually making
hey, back then, boy, that shit look cold.
Remember, it was kind of early in the game, because Chief Keef had just made it the year before. And Dirk, you know what I'm saying, he was doing his thing or whatever, so it was kind of early in the game. So
that's what I was saying.
If LA would have made it, 600 would have been coming in the game very early in the drill scene. Mm-hmm. So they would have been in the drill scene by this time and been well established in the drill scene. So I just feel like, either they were too young to see that, or they were really lacking all around as a unit by letting someone like this go down.
Exactly.
Now, LA was actually
you gotta think about that too.
When it came to the music, LA had the look, he had bars, he had a pretty good sound. Even though LA was pretty much at the head of 600 when it came to the music at his time, a lot of people say that there was some people in 600 that were actually jealous of LA.
I bet.
And this hints towards the ops getting LA's location. It's never been clarified how the ops got LA's location. They pretty much admitted to doing it, and when they gave their confessions, one thing that they did say that they said is basically they came prepared. So by them coming prepared, 2-3 cars deep, getaway cars to block the police just in case the police came. By them being prepared, that means that they knew exactly where L.A. Capone was. Jake don't like us.
I think this the last moment. Did he say it? I think it's the last video they ever had in LA when he was in the studio before he got killed. Hey, I still be saying this about though.
They knew that he didn't have a gun, or either they knew that he would be by himself. Now, to me, that whole little situation is a lot of fishy shit going on. Mm-hmm. Some people say that it was a fight that took place at that studio either a day before or a couple days before LA ended up getting killed, and that was how the guys that killed LA knew where he was going to be. But my thing is, I doubt that because, like I said, something just, happened out of the blue on some spontaneous shit versus us coming Carlos deep to do this hit. Tells me, again, that they knew exactly what L.A. Capone was at and what he was on and how they was going to do it. When he came out the studio, J.B. Bin Laden was actually with L.A. when it happened. And after L.A. finished recording, he left out of the studio. So J.B. was going to stay for a while, but he ended up deciding to leave. So by the time J.B. walked out of the studio, he sees L.A. across the lot, and he sees Lil Mick creeping up on L.A., and he calls out L.A.'s name. So L.A. turns around, and that's when Lil Mick shoots L.A. or starts shooting at L.A. And then L.A. tries to run, and that's when he gets hit in his lower back. He got hit in his lower back and his lower thigh. This case was crazy, and it received...
Hey, and this goes back to that video when I was telling y'all about with the situation with, I think it was Young Pappy. And y'all, I mean, not y'all, but I was listening to Street News, and he was basically saying, like, man, they feel like it was a backdoor job because it was shots in his back. I'm like, that shit don't even make sense because, just like I said, he probably got shot somewhere in his lower back that made him fall, and you feel me, can't really move or none of that because, shit, what if you get shot in your spine? Your spine, shit, really is everything when it comes to body movement and how you move every motherfucking day. Your spine is your biggest fucking concern. If that motherfucker just shut down or, like, somehow that motherfucker just stopped working or something, boy, your ass will not be able to walk again. And it's like, shit, what if he got shot somewhere to where it immediately hit somewhere where, his body react, it never been hit in that place, so it don't know how to react to it, so it just automatically shuts down or something, and you fall. Motherfucker can run up there and shoot you however many times they want. But, yeah.
A lot of publicity because, like I said, LA was actually clouding up at the time, but not only that, LA was linked up with GBE, he was linked up with OTF. As a matter of fact, he had a lot of stuff going on. He was linking with French Montana, he was linking with people like Waka Flocka.
Leonard Anderson,
unfortunately,
See, I think that's where the LA come from.
Do any music with him. But these are the things that were coming from LA. And Rondo and LA talked about these things in that first and last interview that they did with Zach TV. Now, I think that this death was extremely tragic because it definitely could have been prevented. I think that, like I said before, it definitely took away a lot of momentum from 600. It put a lot more on their plate. Before LA died, it was like everybody who was dying was like street dudes. They wasn't really rappers like that for real from 600. But when LA died, it's like, damn, our main rapper that's, he's doing the best out of all of us. He sounded the best out of all of us. And we see him making it. He's gone now. So somebody got to fill this void. Even though Rondo was doing his thing.
Who was the next person that?
Like I said in my last video.
Who you want to say? 600 Breezy?
I don't feel like Rondo's music was, on that level. It was getting there, but Rondo was dropping a lot of music and he was getting better. But at the time when LA died, I don't think that Rondo music was nowhere near, as good as LA's music. Just my opinion.
That's true.
LA was survived by his mother. He also had 3 siblings that I know of. He has a baby sister that goes by the name of Bebe, which she actually has her own YouTube channel. I'm gonna need y'all to go subscribe to that. Her YouTube channel is called The Bebe Show. It's not hard to find. You type it in on the search bar, it'll come straight up. Also, he had an older sister that went by the name of Lala. Of course, if you're familiar with the drill scene, then you definitely know Lala. She has spoke a lot dealing with this situation. He also has a half brother that goes by the name of Solo Capone, in which I will be sharing his video at the end of this video.
Okay.
What we can learn about L.A. Capone's death is that
he didn't even talk about the sibling.
If you're beefing in Chicago, you need to at least have a car. Or just, if you're in the streets, period, you need to at least have a car. You got wars going on where this side has lost people and that side has lost people, and you taking cabs, getting on the bus, and things of this nature is not going to be a good idea. As a matter of fact, it's a very bad idea, because this is how most people in Chicago get caught. Out walking, waiting on the bus or waiting on the cab to come. So, if you're in the streets, you definitely need a car. Number 2, again, I always say this, stay alert. Stay on your P's and Q's, because the moment you take your mind off of paying attention to protect your life, that's the moment where something can happen that quick. A nigga could pop up out of anywhere, shoot you or shoot at you, take your life or paralyze you, or worse, you end up being with somebody that has nothing to do with the situation and they end up getting hurt. So you always want to stay alert. Stay alert when you're out in the street. Stay alert when you're at home. Stay alert. Protection, security is the most important thing. We know by dealing with Chicago, we've dealt with Chicago all our lives. We're from Chicago. That Chicago is a place where people will kill you. It don't even have to be a reason. People will definitely take your life.
Yeah.
Rest in peace to L.A. Capone. Condolences to his family. This is your boy, SNTV.
Shout out Street News TV. Man. Rest in peace to L.A. Capone. Legend of Lil Assassin. But yeah, I think that L.A. Capone is Leonard Anderson. I don't think it got nothing to do with Lil Assassin. I don't know where the fuck he get that from. I never even heard that name. But yeah, that's crazy. Shit, besides him from 600 though, who was like the next mainstream? Like, who is it, Rondo? Or is it between Rondo, 600, Breezy, and Tay? Because I can't really tell who was the next one. But yeah, he said Chicago is a crazy place and you would expect to get killed over nothing. Nigga, that's exactly what a lot of the wars they got even going on with people who ain't even from the fucking city. People who from the city is getting killed for no reason. But it'd be any type of situation to where a motherfucker can come from like a different state or, and come and want to play tough and feel like they need to fit in or something, because I ain't gonna lie, there's so many motherfuckers I meet out of the city and they hear about I'm from Chicago and instantly feel like they need to impress me. And that shit be lame as hell. Like, bro, alright, I'm from Chicago, yeah, the violence will out the band, but why the fuck do you think you feel like you need to prove yourself to me like I would actually give a fuck? Like, I don't give a fuck if you think you tough or you feel like you ain't no bitch and feel like you need to prove a point to me, because 9 times out of 10, if he from Chicago, he probably been around and shit, or probably been done some shit. Like, get the fuck out of my face. You niggas be goofy as hell. I'll come just start conversation out of nowhere And it just always leads to some Chicago shit. Yeah, man, I be in Chicago. I be over here. Woo, what the damn nigga you talk crazy. Alright, y'all not getting no fuck. You telling me that for what? But, man, this is another crazy, crazy tragic story with when it come to rappers, bro. And I be saying that all the good rappers be gone too soon. Cause it's like him, shit, OTF, Nunu, motherfucking, you know, Duck now dead. It's like shit. It's so many motherfucking good rappers that's dead, and even not even to the motherfuckers who dead on gun violence. Like you know, you got Juice WRLD and shit. Pop Smoke just died of gun violence. Man. It's just shit like that, bro. It's like all our good talent is just going down the drain, bro. Cause it's like this gun violence shit is really getting hectic, and it's been hectic since as you can see, all the way back to like 2010 on up, it's always been hectic for Chicago. And I can't even say 2009 was bad, because shit, before 2010, it felt like everything was just perfect, heaven. Then when 2010 hit, that was probably like, it was still good years, going up until Mr. Motherfucker 2020 hit. It was still some couple good years, but when it comes to gun violence and like, mainstream people who known and shit, that shit was tragic for them. Cause they had to worry about all this war and shit going on, and then Chicago was getting so motherfucking popular so fast because of the shit they was doing and how, you feel me, how much attention we had. It was gonna be impossible to escape, bro. It's gonna be impossible, and you got niggas who ain't even made it, but shit, still well known just because of their street credit. And you would think they was motherfucking, you feel me, rich, that made it rappers. You would think all that, bro. Whole time, motherfucker ain't got a dime, ain't getting paid for not one song yet. I mean, it's probably gonna come down the line, but probably wouldn't even get paid yet. But man, let me know how y'all fuck with this video, man. I fuck with this video. Like I say, RIP LA Capone. Like, comment, subscribe, get to the 1K, roll to 1 million. You already know we on this road, man. March. By at least March, bro, I want to hit these 1K subscribers, man. So go ahead, if y'all watching this video, go ahead and show your boy some love and leave a sub. Yeah, I feel me? Because we already at 403. Just need, what, 597 more? So go ahead and help your boy out. But we gonna go ahead and get up out of here. And we gone.